It's 13 minutes past 5 o'clock, just in case you're watching the time ticking away, but better not to bother, really. It's Friday. We have a truncated in-tune salon tonight because there are 2 proms this evening for your delectation, so we'll be with you till 6:30, but it's full of joy. Villa-Lobos, best known for his fusion of Bach with Latin American, his Bachianos Brasileiros. 50 years since his death, the multi-award-winning pianist Marcelo Bratke is on a mission to make him better known and appreciated. He's recording all the solo piano music and has begun an initiative called Villa-Lobos Worldwide. They've already been to Carnegie Hall in New York, Suntory Hall in Tokyo, and it's the South Bank Centre in London next. You're very welcome. And Marcelo, I'm glad to say that it was just a little nudge from In-Tune about a year ago got this whole thing going.
It's true. It was because of you, of what you said about Villa-Lobos, about the importance of bringing his music to the world, that I jumped into this project, and now it became such a big project with 5 different actions. The first one is the recording of the complete piano works with Quartz, a British label. The second one is international concerts. I'm opening the Villa-Lobos Worldwide here in London at the South Bank. Then I go to Europe, to several capitals. Then there is a documentary in English for international TV. Concerts for children around the world, and a DVD that will be distributed for 10,000 diplomats of several countries, focusing Villa-Lobos as well.
Heavens. Well, what are we going to find out about him? Maybe we'll talk more about him after you've played, maybe, but what do you think we're missing? Because if you ask most people, they do say Bachianos Brasileiros. That's what they know best about Villa-Lobos.
Yes. Villa-Lobos, as you said once, it's a very famous composer from Brazil, but his music is not so familiar to the European public and North American public as well, outside of Brazil generally. That's because it's very difficult to find his scores. You know, he's a composer that deserves a lot of revision. And but what people will find with this project is that Villa-Lobos is a multi-directional composer that worked both in popular music and classical music, avant-garde, and all sorts of sounds and colors in his music.
Well, we're going to hear 2 little pieces, one by Villa-Lobos and one by Mio, because Mio, of course, went, you talk about diplomats, he went as an assistant to a diplomat to Brazil. Was it Villa-Lobos took him round to find out the sound of Brazilian music? Yes, exactly. 1917, Rio de Janeiro, a carnival, and Mio goes to Brazil, Villa-Lobos walk through Rio with him, and they go to Cine Odeon, where Nazaré, another composer, a naïve composer from Brazil, used to play at the waiting room. And the concert on Monday at the South Bank is exactly about this. It's called Carnival Trilogy, and they focus the music of these 3 composers that once got together and, were very inspired one in another. Well, there we are. We're going to have them walking hand in hand down your keyboard now, but I think Villa-Lobos gets the honours first, doesn't he? Absolutely. Little piece by Villa-Lobos, and then Mio, indeed from his Saudades do Brasil, so he's saluting the Brazilian music as well. Yes. Thank you. Piano is yours, Maestro. Just a small walk across the parquet. Must get it polished.